Hi everyone and welcome to this amazing section that we are going to explore ViewPager, image slideshows and swipe refresh layout, making access to data faster and much more enjoyable. It's time to learn about image slider, ViewPager and swipe refresh layout. In this video, we are going to learn about ViewPagers. So let's begin. First of all, I have created a blank simple fragment and named it as fragment 1. It's auto or scope to cover about fragments, but this is just a simple fragment that for creating, I've chosen new, and on the fragment tab, I've chosen fragment blank. And here you can create a new fragment. The code inside this fragment 1 is just inflating the view. And inside the view, there's just one text view that contains some text. Now let's start. I want to implement the ViewPager. It's on the Android.support v4 view ViewPager. I wanted to match the parent because I wanted to fill the whole content of the activity. Then I'll give it an ID and I'll name it Pager. Okay, then we have to do all the things we want to do inside the main activity. First of all, about this variable, we have the mPager that is the pager widget which handles animation and allows swiping horizontally to access previous and next result steps. So now I want to instantiate a ViewPager and a pager adapter. mPager and find the view by ID. So I'm going to call the pager that we created. Okay, we got the pager. Okay, then I'll define a pager adapter which provides the pager to the ViewPager widget. So now there's this value that I'm going to call it as pager adapter, which is equal to slide pager adapter. We haven't defined the adapter, so there's going to be some errors. So for now, we can first implement the adapter and then come back and continue this line of code. So we got a private inner class. I'm going to define the slider pager adapter here, but you can define another class for it. So inside the slider adapter, I want an instance of fragment manager. So fragment manager of type fragment manager. Alright, and then the return type is fragment state pager adapter. Alright, and it extends from the fragment state pager adapter. And I'm going to pass the fragment manager inside it. Yes, perfect. Okay, then I want to override the function that does get the count. And I want to make it equal to 5. And then I want to get the item. I want to change this name to position. It's more related. And for this function, I want to make it equal to fragment 1 that we have. So let's go for fragment 1. Okay, so let's continue this line of code to providing the adapter. Inside the slide pager adapter, we need the support fragment manager. So we are going to call the support fragment manager, and then we need the mPager dot adapter equal to pager adapter. With these two lines of code, we have defined that the pager adapter does provide a ViewPager widget. Okay, so now we are done and we are ready to go, but I want to handle the back press because while we are using ViewPagers, we want to check the behavior of the back button. So what I want to do is to override the function of onBackPressed, and here I want to check if the user is currently looking at the first step, allow the system to handle the back button, and call the finish on the activity and pops the back stack. And otherwise, we can go back to the previous page. So at the first step, I want to define if the mPager, which holds the ViewPager dot current item, is equal to 0. Okay, when it is equal to 0, the system can decide for it. But if it's not, so we have moved on from the first page to other pages, I want the mPager dot current item to go just one page back. So what I need to do is to call the mPager current item and -1. Okay, great. Now it's time to receive the result on the emulator. Alright, now you can see that we can easily sweep between different pages, but it has 5 pages. So let's go back for 5 times. And after 5 times, you see this has ended. Great. Now that we are done with ViewPagers,